So you're traveling with your baby soon, and the reason why you clicked on this video is because you're probably wondering what to pack. Can I travel with water for my baby? And if I travel with water, does it all have to be 4 ounces? Oh my God, what if my baby ears start popping on the plane? What if my baby starts crying hysterically and I cannot control my baby? If you have one or all of these questions, then this video is just for you. I just want to let you know that all of the questions that you have are very valid. These are questions that I had before I traveled with my baby, and I'm here to make your life just a little bit easier. First things first, whenever you're traveling with your baby, you want to make sure that you pack accordingly. I did dedicate an entire video on what to pack. Be sure to check that down in the description below, but do it after this video. Okay, the next thing when it comes to traveling with your baby is you want to make sure you have the appropriate stroller. I have the Summerlight 3D. Make sure you have a stroller that is lightweight and it is easy to fold, because you're going to be finding yourself folding and unfolding your stroller quite a few times. If you are traveling with a car seat, it is going to be so important that you have a travel check bag. Now this particular bag, it is so convenient. You can find it on Amazon. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I'll be sure to link it down here. When you're traveling with a car seat, the airlines do not provide any covering for your car seat. So your car seat can either get dirty. If you have any toys attached to your car seat, those can get lost. So you want to make sure that you are protecting the car seat. So this travel check bag, I find, is super duper convenient, super easy. All you're gonna do is just toss your car seat inside of the bag. It has a nice little handle on it so that the airlines can put the ticket on it that shows where the bag is going. I just love that bag because when you get your car seat and it's coming through the airport belt, everything is all intact and everything is in one piece. The only thing about this bag, it is a little flimsy. I've only used it twice so far. No, I actually only used it once, and so far it already has some tears in it and it's already dirty. So it does look like something that you are going to have to replace periodically, but you definitely want some type of bag. Now you don't have to be fancy. You know, on this channel we don't do everything fancy. If you want to use a trash bag, sis, by all means use a trash bag, but just make sure you have some type of bag to put your baby's car seat in. Now some people, they choose to go ahead and check the stroller as well, and they carry their babies in one of those little carrier things. Me personally, I don't like those things. They're not comfortable, they hurt my back, and I just don't like it. But if you carry your baby in one of those little carrier things, then go ahead and check your stroller. I just keep my baby in her stroller and then we go through TSA. Now this is the fun part. Going through TSA, to my surprise, is pretty easy. You're gonna go through all the steps that you would normally go through when you're traveling through TSA without a baby. The good thing about traveling with your baby, you can travel with any amount of water, any amount of formula. The only thing you need to keep in mind is, of course, the more water you bring, the more formula you bring, the heavier the bag is going to be, and you have to carry that bag, sis. So be mindful when it comes to what you're bringing for your baby. But here's a little tip, y'all. Ever since traveling with my baby, I do bring extra water bottles for myself or for my kids or for my husband, and I just put it in the baby bag. You know how like when you're traveling without your baby, you can't have no water bottles, no nothing, and you be super thirsty? Sis, put your water bottles in your baby bag and TSA won't have nothing to say. Okay, you got that from Cena. You can also travel with lotions for your baby. It doesn't have to be 4 ounces. Anything that's for your baby and it's in your baby bag, it does not have to be 4 ounces. Now just don't overdo it. TSA is going to stop the bag once it goes through the x-ray machine. While your bag is going through the x-ray machine, they are going to have you fold your baby's stroller. So that's why it's going to be so important that you have a lightweight stroller, because you're going to have to lift that stroller up and put it on the belt. So you don't want one of those big old school strollers. I have one of those and I actually had to go buy a lightweight stroller. They didn't make me walk through the x-ray machine. They just have like a little separate entrance that you're gonna just walk through with your baby. I can't remember if they scanned us or if they did any of that. That I cannot remember. I am so sorry, but I don't think they did. Now once you go through TSA, Like I said before, they're going to stop your bag. Now what's going to happen is they're going to pull out anything that has liquids. So anything like your bottles that's not like tightly sealed, they're just gonna put it through a machine one by one, and the machine is going to scan it. Any liquids that you have that's not tightly sealed, they're going to take a little testing strip and just put it over the liquid. They're not gonna dip anything inside of your liquid. If you're in a rush, the more liquid that you have, that's just the more bottles that they have to test. That's going to slow you down just a tad. But if you have anything that's tightly sealed, that's never been opened, they are not going to touch that. They are not going to test it. Now that we are through TSA, yay! We got through TSA. Now it's time to get on the plane with your baby. Now sis, if you have the extra coins, I would highly suggest that you purchase a ticket for your baby, like an extra seat. The flights that we have been on, they weren't full, so we've always had an extra seat for our baby. But that extra seat, it comes in handy, especially when your baby wants to take a nap, or your baby is just at that age where they're just moving around a lot. Now when it comes to being on the plane, what I would recommend is that either your baby has their pacifier, or if they haven't eaten yet, go ahead and get that bottle prepared, because when that plane takes off, if you have them sucking on their pacifier or their bottle, that will help them with ears popping. Thank God for me, my baby didn't experience any ear popping to my knowledge. When it comes to entertaining your baby on the plane, entertainment is very easy. Don't bring too many toys, because the more toys you bring, the more you have to keep up with. And honestly, you already know babies, a cardboard box will keep them entertained. So if you got a little styrofoam cup, anything that they can just play with, usually that will get them through their plane ride. I also highly suggest that you bring their favorite snack. I don't know about your baby, my baby loves snacks. Anytime I have any snacks for her, that just keeps her quiet and just keeps her entertained. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up, because it really helps me out and it definitely supports my channel. If you aren't subscribed to my channel already, what you waiting on? I'll wait. Subscribe to this channel and be sure to hit that bell notification so that you don't miss another video from me. Ciao.